Welcome to Charts Today. My name's David Linton, and today's edition for Friday, the 21st of July, comes to you from London. And we start with the dollar index. Dollar sank very heavily yesterday, a really big move there, 1% move, just straight down, hitting new lows. We're pushing all the way to this target the whole time now. So dollar is turning clearly bearish. The long-term trend is bearish. This may be a short-lived trend as part of a bigger trend, but the point is we are now in bearish territory on all three time frames. If we look at the euro, we see the euro strengthening, so we're seeing that dollar weakness really filtering through to euro strength. We've got a number of upside targets here, as high as 119.47. Looks like we're sort of nudging back to this 118 area. Now that we're convincingly above the 115 level we've talked about, we're now above 116.5, so euro really rocketing. Japanese yen, we're seeing here the yen is strengthening against the dollar. This is the dollar falling away, so short-term yen strength, and the dollar just can't quite hold this trend transition, so it is looking like dollar weakness is the real theme. Sterling is up slightly, but we're below this 130 level again, falling back over the last few days. So we are bearish, a bit more bearish on sterling against the dollar, and against the euro, we're seeing much the same thing. Big fall yesterday against the euro. So euro strength there. Sterling weakness, and we're seeing here the same on the Swiss franc. Looking at the Aussie, recovering slightly, but it's in bearish territory on all three time frames, sterling against the Aussie, so Aussie dollar very strong. The US stock markets were all strong again yesterday, rising just that little bit further and still pushing to new all-time highs, and we're seeing here on the weekly chart, just a very, very strong trend for this year so far. Nasdaq now recovering, higher than the high than we saw in June. Remember, new highs are good for technical analysts, so we're seeing here stronger moves to the upside, and the Dow not quite making new highs there, but still looking very bullish on all three time frames. The Russell 2000, top 2,000 US stocks, also breaking to new highs, so this is very bullish for the broader market. The S&P future virtually unchanged for today, and the Nasdaq E-mini just down very slightly, so no clear direction on which way we will open there today. The FTSE 100 index, we're seeing here is just rising more strongly. Again, looking very strong now short term. We've got an upside target of 2% away, about 7,650, and we've got an even bigger target on the medium term chart of about 7,890, so 5% higher. FTSE looking better all the time. FTSE 250, we're seeing big move here. And then the DAX also is just looking a bit more bearish short term. Nikkei just falling a little bit on that stronger yen, and the Hang Seng just flat but still bullish in all three time frames, and the Chinese local market Shanghai is bullish on the medium and short term charts. Sensex is up slightly, still looking good on all three time frames, and the Aussie market just suffering a little bit there, stronger dollar probably having an impact. Brent Crude is just falling away a little bit, had a sharp fall yesterday, but still holding its bullish trend just struggling really to get back above this $50 level. And if you look at WTI, we're seeing much the same picture here, of course. Natural gas just holding the $3 level, but just turning into a bearish trend there, so looking a little bit less good. And if we take a look at some of the softs we see here, for example, cotton up down 1%. Sugar down nearly 2/3%. Bearish on the long and medium term charts, but a short term resurgence there. Soybeans again looking better short term, but long term not so good. Wheat, having had a little bit of a setback in the last couple of weeks, is recovering and looks like it's heading back into a new bull trend, and corn is already in that trend. Gold looking strong, that weaker dollar helping. And we're still in this uptrend. Shortage of short-term targets here on gold, but we are on the 1 minute chart. We are seeing targets to about 12.55, 12.65. So another $10, $20 upside, but there's a shortage of short-term targets. That's the key. The long-term picture is still playing out here. And if we look at silver, that also is looking better as well. And we're just starting to cross the short-term downtrend on the point and figure chart. So some improvement there. 10-year Treasury yield sitting at 2.25%, just steadily falling on sentiment that US rates will not go up further this year. And Apple, we're seeing here, strong above the 150 mark. Google holding its strength. Amazon breaking to new highs as well. Facebook has really run over the last few days, just paused for breath yesterday. And Microsoft also ticking higher, so looking better as well. That's it for today. Until Monday, have a great weekend. Happy charting. See you then.